Hello and welcome to this next video series regarding JavaScript. In this video, we'll be talking about JavaScript arrays. So let's go ahead and get started. So I already saved a JavaScript array. I saved this as a HTML document, and then we embedded JavaScript into this HTML document. So let's just go ahead and open it up. It should be similar no matter what operating system you're using. I'm using Linux, but it should be similar between Windows or Mac. You just go to your document, which you would have saved as an HTML document. You right click on it. You have a menu, and then you go with Open With menu, and then you go and you open it up as a text editor. You left click on the text editor. Choose whatever text editor you feel comfortable with. And then here we have the text file or the HTML file opened up. So let's just go ahead and maximize it. And we're going to make a few adjustments on here. You should already be familiar with this anyway. This is just regular HTML tags that I am adding to this HTML document. And as I said, this video will be regarding JavaScript arrays. Okay. Oh, and I'm sorry, what we also need to do, this is going to be in the head. So let's go ahead and create that. And in the head, this is where you can go ahead and create your title for your website page, as well as run any scripts that you want to load before, or that you want to load when the page is fully loaded. Okay, so that's what this is. And then as we go down to the body, we'll see we went ahead and created this. This is a HTML tag, the head tag. I made it head 2. You can make it 1 through 5. I usually like to make the first one head 1. But this code will be in the description below, so you can go ahead, download it, and manipulate it any way you see fit. And hopefully you've been following this video series with JavaScript. It's going to be similar to the ones that we did for variables and constants, with only differences with this one we're talking about arrays. And to give you a simple definition, a JavaScript array is similar to an array, whether it's for PHP, Python, or even C, C++, C#. An array is just it's a entity that holds multiple values. Basically, it's a variable that holds multiple values. Okay, and that's basically what an array is. And to create one, most of this code you should already be familiar with. We got an HTML tag, the P tag, and it has an ID. You name that ID whatever you want to. In this video, I named mine mini. And then in between the HTML or on the HTML document, when you want to embed your JavaScript code, you create 2 tags: a script tag, an open script tag, and a closed script tag. And then in between that, as normal as we've been doing throughout the video series, you put in your JavaScript code. And in this one, to create an array, you just use the keyword var again, and then you give it the array name, and then equals. Okay, and then you want to create the square bracket, an open square bracket, and a closed square bracket. And in between that, you put your values. Now, if it's going to be strings, you put them in quotes. So for this one, we want to create cars. So we got a Chevy in between 2 quotes, and then we got a comma, and then we have a Dodge in between 2 quotes, and then a comma, and then Jeep, right? and then Datsun. That was an old car company. It was bought out by Nissan. And then Nissan had two car models, one called the 210 and a 510, I believe. Now, even though these numbers are in quotes, if you put a number between quotes, it changes it from a number, which in this case is an integer, so it changes it from an integer to an actual character or a string. Okay? And the reason why I did that was for readability, so that I could put my quotes around here and make a space so that you can read this better when you look at it on the web page. And I'll show you that in just a moment. Anyway, this is the code that you would use to create an array through JavaScript. And as we said, the definition for an array is the same whether it's for PHP, C++, C, or most other languages. An array is just a variable that holds multiple values in it. And then to go ahead and print out that array, you just do your document.getElementById. This is your JavaScript method right here. And then you add what you want. This right here is your properties, right? And so you just do enter HTML, which means that you will add this to your HTML document, right? And you just give it a name, which is cars, which means this is the array name, and it will be printed right here on your HTML document. Okay? And then we just go ahead and save it. I'm going to minimize it. I have it saved to my desktop. We open up our browser, and as I said, any browser would do. And you just go ahead and copy and paste it or drag and drop it in there. And then you can see the head right here, and then it prints out our array. There's our Chevy, our Dodge, our Jeep, Datsun, and several Datsun models. And as you can see right here, because I have quotes around these in the array, it actually makes it a string. Okay? And like I said, the only reason why I did that is to make it readable. You don't have to do it if it's a number, but just so you can see what happens when I don't have the quotes around it. They're just going to be closer together, is all. So I just go ahead and made that change, and then I just go ahead and saved it. Then I refresh the screen, and as you can see, they're close together. So I just put that in there so that you could read them a little better, that's all. Okay, so I put my double quotes around there. Oops, hold on. Right? It just made it better for readability, that's all. And there's your array. Alright, go ahead and save that document. Come back to the browser, refresh, and as you can see, there's spaces in there again. Anyway, that's how you create a JavaScript array on your HTML document. Thank you very much. Look forward, please, to my next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope it did teach you what you were looking for as far as JavaScript. Please like and subscribe, and you have a good day.